Talked about the statistics of young men that look like these young men in front of us. These young men, as Antoine said, or he's over here now, they beat the odds, folks. You need to give it up to all of them. It's not asking too much, all it asks you to give them a standing ovation. Because you know what's happening with these young men across the country, not just in this city, but across the country. So we got to applaud them and salute them every opportunity that we have. But here's the thing, I'm going to be brief. We talked about being men since they were sophomores when I first came to this school. And we talked about the distinction between being a man and a male and not getting it twisted. So we want to make sure they understand what a man is and what their roles and responsibilities are as men. And I say to you, young men, brothers, I say to you that at the core of your existence must be courage. You gotta be courageous. You gotta be bold. You gotta be bold enough to speak truth to power and not worry about what anybody says. You gotta be ready. See, some of us, we still wrapped up in being boys, but now we get ready to cut that board in a few minutes. You got to walk out of here as a man. You got to have that courage. I say the 5 principles to your manhood very quickly. Number 1, you got to have a love, respect, appreciation, and responsibility for yourselves. See, you got to be about something. You must have a purpose in your lives. And as you make this journey, you must stay connected to this school. Because I got some young boys coming from 8th grade next year, and I got some in here already. And they need models of men in their lives. And I think you will serve as those models. So we're going to need to be a man for these young boys coming up, so stay connected. That's what we're going to do. Number 2, a man has a love, respect, appreciation, and responsibility for women. He treats them with the utmost respect. He doesn't see them as objects of his pleasure, but he sees them as the queens in which they are. So we must treat them that way at all times. Number 3, a man has a love, respect, appreciation, and responsibility for his children. So, as I have said to you so many times, young men, when you have your own, you must be a father to your child. You must be a father to your son, a father to your daughter. Because if you're not the man you're supposed to be to your child, whether it be a boy or a girl, they will have problems. I think that the men here in this building, and myself included, have modeled what you should be about. All you have to do is follow the lead and the example. I take what I do seriously. So we want you to do the same. Number 4, a man has a love, respect, appreciation, and responsibility for other men. So see, I want you to realize that if you bump into him, that's not an issue. It's just, my bad, I'm sorry, I apologize, and we move on. We don't have no beef. So we have to understand that we are brothers. We are not enemies to one another. Lastly, a man has a love, respect, appreciation, and responsibility for his community. Many of us live either in Newark, East Orange, Irvington, or Orange, and we complain about various things happening in the community. But who's going to change that? You must demonstrate the leadership. That's on you. Nobody's going to fly in here and fix it. You are going to fix it. You have to be the man you are supposed to be. So as I close, brothers, I'm looking for you to stay connected to this school and to your respective communities. I'm looking for you to be the man that you are supposed to be. You may be seated. Give them a big round of applause. to the class.